Why are the best fighters in the UFC dodging fights that they're most likely going to win? First, it was John Jones, who's widely considered the GOAT, refusing to fight Tom Aspinall, throwing out an absurd number. The UFC's like, all right, we'll pay you that. And then he says, nah, that's not enough anymore. And now we have Ilia Topuria, who is refusing to fight Arman, who's the obvious number one contender. Paddy Pimblett's an easy fight for Ilia. Paddy Pimblett should be nowhere near a title shot. And the other people calling his name include Justin Gaethje, who he's obviously going to beat. He just beat Charles. So Arman is the only contender left who should fight for the title as Islam's gone. And now he's saying this quote, I'm never going to give him a chance. If that's the case, take my belt. He was on the Nelk Boys podcast when he said this. And why is the number one pound for pound fighter in the UFC, who I don't think is the number one, refusing to fight the number one contender in his own division? Like, you're not moving up to 170 to fight Islam after one win at 155, after only 3 wins at 145. Like, it just makes no sense. So I think Ilia needs to defend his belt against Arman before he fights Islam. Let Islam go and beat JDM and maybe defend one time and then have a super fight and pick the division. But the champs that are just sitting there refusing to fight is getting old, and that's the reason why these pay-per-views are mid, these fight nights are mid, and we're having to have BMF titles headline pay-per-views because the champs just won't fight.